rolling, top down in that coupe like it's stolen. Ain't about money, I ain't going. I'm after that bag and they already knowing. Picture me rolling, top down in that coupe like it's stolen. Ain't about money, I ain't going. I'm after that bag and they already knowing.
What is up, everyone? This is Anthony, aka Anthony's World. Today we are going to talk about a real topic, something that is deep and meaningful to me, and this is what I believe in to the fullest capacity. This is what I think is the biggest thing to becoming successful. Oh, if you even want to call it success, whatever you want to call it, the next level in life. I need a beer for this though, so we're gonna go ahead and the whole talk is gonna be until I finish the beer. Let's roll it up though. Let's go. Cheers. All right. I made a statement not too long ago, and it's, is money real or is it fake? Like, is it real or is it fake? What does money do for you, or does it even exist? So that's what we're going to talk about today. So, all right, is money real? I know that's a very, very bold statement, and it's very, very far-fetched and out there. But is money real? Let's be real. It's not. Money's not real. The sooner that you can understand that money is not real, it doesn't exist, the more likely, I guess, you are able to make more money, if that's what you want to do. But what is the difference in a $1 bill and a $100 bill? It's printed on the same paper. It's made the same way. The only difference is that one bill has 2 zeros, which, let's be real, 0 means nothing. So why is something that has 2 zeros on it worth more than something that has 0 zeros? Does that make any sense to you? It doesn't. Because money's not real. It doesn't exist. The only thing that money has is what you and I put on it. That is all there is. That's all there is to money. Don't get me wrong, like the elites, I guess, if you want to call them, they're using this to control and manipulate people. This might be a little deep, but it is what it is. But they're using this to control people. You believe that money will change your problems. They won't. It doesn't. Actually, funny. I was actually talking to a guy today, and we were on a Zoom call today, and we were talking, and he says, a lot of people like being broke more than rich. And I'm sitting there and I'm like, I kind of understood it to begin with, but most people wouldn't. Would you like to be broke or rich? Everyone's going to choose rich. But here's what he said. He said, when you're broke, you have something to look forward to, and that is becoming rich. When you are rich, you don't have anything to look forward to. How does that make you feel? It should make you feel that damn, like, money doesn't solve your problems. Because it doesn't, and it won't. It will not solve your problems. If anything, it might actually create more problems. You have so much more that you have to contribute to when you make more money. Well, you have higher taxes. You might have a bigger house now that you make more money. You might have a more expensive car. Those things cost more and more money. So it's not just as simple as, oh, I make $4,000 a month now, but if I make $10,000 a month, my life is set. It doesn't work that way. I'm gonna keep drinking this throughout the video, so don't get mad at me if I just stop talking. But the truth is, I remember for me thinking that, damn, if I just made 10 grand a month, I can do this, this, and this. Or I can do that, or I can do this. And then when I got to 10 grand a month, I realized that it doesn't work that way. I needed to then make 20 grand a month, then 50 grand a month, then 100 grand a month, then 100 grand a week, then 200 grand a week, then 300 grand a week. It's always that natural evolution of trying to make more. I don't know if it's because of how we were, breeded, maybe, or branded, or what we have and what we need to be better or greater. But you always have to try and just do more than the person next to you, or the person over here, or the person over there. You always have to try and be better, but that's not the case. It's not at all the case. Having more money doesn't solve anything. It won't. You might be able to get out of that ticket easier, or you might be able to pay that car note easier, but your problems just continue to escalate with you. And so, I guess now, sitting in retrospect, it is easier for me to say that money isn't real because I have it now, but that doesn't mean that it's not that I don't value money. It's that I know money doesn't buy the happiness or the peacefulness or the serenity or anything that you need. It's just a tool. You have to learn that money is your tool. When you look at a dollar bill and say, wow, this can buy so much or so little. Like, you have to trick yourself and convince yourself. I used to hop in my Camry, my Toyota Camry, thinking that motherfucker was a Lamborghini. I never bought a Lamborghini, but I will one day. I could buy one now, but it wasn't that it wasn't that I needed to buy a Lamborghini. It's more of the goal to buy a Lamborghini. I have cars that cost way more than a Lamborghini, but I learned that those standards and goals change as time comes. When you get to 10 grand a month, 6 figures a year, it will then change to multiple 6 figures a year. So no matter how much money you make, no matter how much things you buy, no matter how big your house is, or how big the lot you own, or how many cars you have, or how expensive your car is, you will always want more. Always. And that comes down to the stem root of, that's fucking deep. It's a tough subject. It's hard because it comes down to the fact that it's just like, when I remember thinking that, damn, if I just had 10 grand, what I would do with that. That would change so many people's lives. 10 grand. If I handed you 10 grand right now, how much would that change your life? That would change your life, people's lives dramatically. There's so many things to that aspect. Now, it might be selfish, it might not be. I really don't know, and I'm not going to be the judge of character or the person to judge that. But for me, 10 grand doesn't phase my life. Is that good or bad? I don't know. Some people might think it's bad because of what I could do with 10 grand. Other people might think it's good because I have no longer have a grasp of what money is. I don't fathom the difference in a $1 bill and a $100 bill. Like I always say is, it doesn't matter to me if we were to sit in a room with your friends, all drinking Michelob Ultra, and it cost me $1,000 a beer to drink. Would I still do it? Yeah, Absolutely. Cheers to that, boys.
Cheers.
We got the camera squad in here. Come on. Cheers. Cheers. Come on. Come on. One more. One more. Boom. We're all in here drinking beer. Different beer. But if they cost me $10,000 a beer, I wouldn't care. Because there's nothing like that experience. So chase that experience, not that dollar amount. Use the tool of money, but not what money is. Fall out of the trap. Fall out of that trap. That money will fix your problems. Because it won't. It's not real. It's not. I mean, we can get on a whole deeper level and say, the motherfucking banks, they literally print money on a daily basis. What was it? 2 days ago? 3 days ago now? They printed $1.4 trillion? I think. Probably. Yeah, probably. Exactly. They printed $1.4 trillion. They literally print money for you to grab. They hand it out. It's free. Money's free to get. You just gotta fucking reach and grab it. They're printed out. They hand it out. They're doing it all right now. Money is free to get. You just gotta have this right here is what you have to grasp and understand and get. And a lot of you follow me for trading. I'll be the first trader, the first 7-figure trader to say, I don't have a strategy of trading. Trading is easy. I don't have a strategy. Trading is fucking easy. Trading Forex is easy. Oh my God, it's so fucking easy. I wish you could all see what I see. It's so, how many times do I say, hey guys, get into this trade, you'll win. It's so fucking easy. Trading is literally one of the easiest things you can ever do. But it's also probably one of the hardest things any of you will ever do because of this. Change this thing going on in here. I actually watched a video today. I'll let you guys in. Hold on, I have to get this in. That's good beer. Michelob Ultra, please sponsor me one day. My life would be made. I'll be the Post Malone 2.0. Yeah. Instead of Coors Light, Michelob Ultra. But I actually watched a video today where there was a room of 12 people and one girl walked in, had no idea what she was walking into. She walked in and all 12 people besides her were told, hey, every time you hear a beep, stand up. So she walked into this waiting room and beep goes on. All 12 people stand up. She stays sitting down. They do it about 4 times. Eventually she stands up with the beep. Sits down, another beep, they all stand up. And then slowly, one by one, they call the people out. All the 12 people call them out. And every time she hears a beep, she stands up. And then eventually, everyone leaves the room besides her. She keeps sitting down and standing up every time she hears a beep. And then next, a new person walks in the room that has no idea what's going on, sits down in the waiting room, and they hear a beep, and they both stand up. And then eventually, it keeps gathering and gathering until there's 12 more people sitting down. They hear a beep, standing up. And it makes you think, like, damn, why was she standing up in the first place? Because everyone told her to stand up. Everyone's a robot. Get out of that mindset that you have to be like everyone else. That you have to be stuck in this train and this thing going and this thing rolling. You don't have to be like everyone else. Like, it literally is the definition of convincing people to become sheep. She had no idea why she was standing up, but when no one else was in the room, she still stood up. It's quite sad, actually. She had to stand up to fit in. Damn. That's some real shit. She actually physically stood up to fit in. Sad. There's so much to it, man. And I say it all the time. Learn the difference in money. Money's not real. Understand that they're printing money for you to grab. Understand that the money will not fix your problems. The destination that you think you want is not the destination. It's just part of the journey. Life is nothing but a journey. Don't buy into the thinking that money will fix that problem. You will still have that problem. It just might be greater. It won't fix it. It won't make your life better. It won't change you into the person you think it will change you into when you have that money. And in reality, you can probably ask any of my friends. I'm probably the hardest person on my friends. I will give a stranger $20,000 before I give my friend $2,000. Because my friends need to learn that $20,000 or $2,000 will not fix their life. I'm harder on them.
We still love him though.
Yes, we do. We do it. We do the damn thing, don't we? But it's true. It's true because I'm harder on my friends than I am random strangers, because it might be just because of who I have in my circle, because I know my circle will somewhat be crazy amount of successful if they already aren't. Success is what you define it, but if they aren't exactly where they want to be in life, then it's going to come eventually. But I just want, that's why I do it with my friends, is because they need to learn, not necessarily that I'm the one that needs to teach them, but they also need to learn and grow and adapt on their own, that money will not fix that. Money will not change that. It doesn't. It's not real. The only thing money is the figment of people's imagination. The value that someone else puts on something. I've seen pennies sell for thousands of dollars, hundreds of dollars. A penny sell for hundreds or thousands of dollars. And I often say, if you can walk into somewhere and convince someone that this beer can has magical beings or spiritual feelings or anything, that it's worth so much more money, and that person is willing to pay that much more money, then that's what this is worth, even though you only paid maybe $1, $2 for it. It's all about what you can, convince people to believe in, or what you feel is something is valuable. Something that you feel is more valuable is worth a whole lot of money, whole lot more money than what someone else might pay for it. Family, what is it? Family gifts or memorabilia. Is that how you say it? Family heirloom. Family heirlooms can be worth so much more money because it means something to you than what someone is willing to pay for it. Value or not value. Same thing. $1 is worth $1 only because you believe that is what $1 is worth. Change that mindset. Elevate that mindset. Grow that mindset. I hope you enjoyed this. This is my Money Is Not Real, and Let's Get Real with Anthony Williams. Let's go.